Hi guys, my name is Rohan Kapur, the co-founder and CEO of Build Your Own Brand, BYOB. If this is the first time you're logging into our channel, this is a very good topic that I'm going to be covering today. But in case you want to browse around, we have a lot of content now. It's around resume designing, LinkedIn, interview preparation, personal branding, and video resumes. We also have a bunch of webinars and a couple of funny shorts. So I have earlier done a couple of videos around what makes an ideal resume and what is an ATS. Today I'm going to be diving deeper into the topic of how an ATS, an application tracking software, parses your resume and why there are certain things that you should not put on a resume to avoid being rejected or your resume not passing the basic filters. So for a refresher, application tracking softwares are called ATS. A lot of companies use them for a variety of purposes: to store resumes, to give them a summary of a candidate, and a lot of biometric analysis around HR employees, all of that. Now, when you apply with a ATS compliant resume, an ATS compliant resume is boring, black and white. So there are a couple big no's that should not be there. So let's start with that. Number one, tables. Tables are a big no for a resume. Why? Because tables are not text. So when an ATS parses a resume, it only can parse text or keywords or phrases. All right. That's why a table is in a tabular format. It has columns, headings, data. Those can be numbers, colors, all of it. So it messes with the algorithm of an ATS. So if it's a very sophisticated ATS, maybe, but I would say that I have interacted with a lot of ATSs, free, paid, we have an internal one as well. It does not do a good job. So a table for your education section, for your achievements, for any kind of project should not be part of a resume because it's only messing up the algorithm and it's not it won't be able to pick the right keywords or achievements from it. So never ever include a table. The next thing is images, logos and graphics. Now these are made out of pixels. They have different kind of resolutions, they have different kinds of formats like JPEG and PNGs, and similarly they're not text. An ATS is designed to only parse text which has keywords, phrases. So when you put an image through it and make it beautiful from a Google image or a Canva, all you're doing is spoiling your chances of getting selected. Lastly, coming to colors, I get a lot of input from our clients saying that why can't we do a new trending resume with like bunch of colors, etc. Colors are made up of different wavelengths, all right, and ATS is not that sophisticated a software that will parse to different colors. All of this misinformation is due to new resumes being floated for free, but actually they are hurting your chances of getting selected. So keep this in mind whenever you're making a resume. Keep it black and white, boring, and nothing too fancy, because it makes the software it allows the software to easily pass it, and at the same time when you're reading it also, it's less distracting. All right, so if a human is looking at it, when it looks at a colorful resume, people think that they are probably giving a louder impression, but when someone is looking at a plain black and white resume, trust me, they're looking at a lot of resumes. It's easier to be distracted by a colorful resume rather than a black and white resume. However, there are some ATS software that use optical character recognition, OCR. This technology does allow to kind of parse different kinds of colors, but it's not the most foolproof technology and it can make mistakes. So just to avoid your chances of entering the junk mail or the rejected pool, just do not overcomplicate the process of making a resume. Keep it black and white. I hope these couple of technical fixes helped you increase your domain knowledge of what an ATS is and what an ideal resume should look like. If you want to make an ideal resume, check out my earlier videos, combine the knowledge from here, and if you still need some help, definitely reach out to us on our website and we'll be happy to help you. Hit subscribe.